Well, g'day and welcome to episode 13. And number 13 is a very lucky number in my family, and I've been looking forward to this episode, and I think it's going to go my way. We are finally harvesting honey. Now, I'm here in my kitchen. Now, I do a lot of home brewing, and so I've got all the sanitizing equipment and bits and pieces I need to clean all of the stuff I need to harvest the honey with. So I've done that, and it is currently just drying, drip drying. So I've got all the bits I need. This bucket here is what I'm going to use to catch what comes out of the cappings once I've taken them off. This is the hot knife that we can use to actually take the cappings off the frames. Then I've got two different grades of sieves, if you like, filters. But plus I've got this as well, which is an old jug, which has got a very, very fine mesh on the bottom. So I'm going to just see how well the honey will go through that, because I really want the honey to come out super clean without any bits of wax in it. So we'll see how that goes. And this bucket here is a food grade bucket, which is where the honey is going to go into once it's come out of the spinner. And talking of the spinner, good to go. Gave that a good wash yesterday. So let's do it. What I thought I'd do very quickly though is I write a diary entry every time I go and check my bees, and I was looking back, and here I am now about to harvest honey, which is just the most exciting thing ever, given that I'm so new. And I actually started on the 4th of November 2024, and this is what the entry said. It was just a short one, but it says 4th of November 2024, introduced nuke to the hive, seamless transfer. Bees well established in nuke with brood capped honey and mated queen, and the bees were quick to orientate, and it was a 5-frame nuke. There is another thing here on the 7th of December 2024 at 10 to 2 in the afternoon. I have slacked off a bit actually with writing the times, but it says here blah blah blah, thriving, so much honey, the hive is extremely active. At the end it says, thinking about documenting my journey with video. And then, on the 22nd of December, started a channel. Mind Your Buzzness with Andy G was born. Check the hives, all as well. Super, filling out beautifully. And here we are today, harvesting the first super. Wish me luck. That is satisfying. Look at that. It's just like what you see in the movies, man. Oh, wow. Okay. Before all the honey comes out of it. Oh, wow. Is that not satisfying or what? So, 1 frame in. That was awesome. And there is a fair bit of honey in there. So we'll put the sieve over the bucket and actually just put the capping straight in there now. And let that honey fall in there. There's so much honey in that wax. Okay, here we go. So satisfying, oh my word. I love this. Oh wow. So fortunate to have this. Incredible. Spin this round and then make another space for this one. It's not a slow job by any means. The honey's definitely going through the sieve at the moment. And then frame number 3, and then we'll stop there. There's still a few cells here which are just nectar. but in the grand scheme, that's not going to make a massive difference. So easy with a hot knife. Okay, so there you go. De-waxed, decapped, and we'll put that one in the spinner too. The cappings from the first three frames are here now, and you can see that it is definitely filtering out all that honey that's sitting in those cappings. How good does that look? And by no means is it going to be a quick job, and it's not a tidy job either. But I'm just going to spin it for the sake of the video so you can see it happening. And if I need the lid, I'm going to have to chuck it on. So just a quick look here. You see all that honey is spun out? How good is that? Centrifugal force is a great thing. But I am going to put the lids on because I was getting splashed. And hopefully you can still see something. That's a workout and a half. So have a quick look at one of the frames now. And you can see the honey is settling at the bottom. So look at what's happened to it now. So the spinner has done its job and the frame is pretty much empty on that side. So now I just need to switch them round. I am so out of breath. That was a workout. Okay, other side, here we go. I literally have to put my entire body weight on this just to stop it from moving. I noticed with a lot of these honey harvesters, these honey spinners, that they don't really give you an option to fix them down. I've seen other videos of beekeepers who are furiously spinning honey out of their frames as well. The spinners are just going everywhere, and this one doesn't even have an option to fix it down either. Holy moly! Still trying to catch my breath. But there we go. So I've spun the honey out of these frames now, and as you can see, all those cells, albeit semi-destroyed, they're actually empty of honey. But there's enough honey on there for the bees to clean up. So this will be going back on the hive so they can have a bit of a tidy up. So that's 3 down and 5 to go. But let's have a quick look at what we got from those 3. So as you can see down the bottom, I can't take the frames out, but you can see there's a fair bit on the bottom. I couldn't even tell you what the volume of that would be. But there's a lot of it. How good was that? So now it's just a case of rinse and repeat. Minus the rinse part, just the repeat bit. How good was that? Nice roll. Oh, stunning. Oh, some weight in that one. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm still in disbelief. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to get in the way of the video here, because I've got to hold this thing down before it takes off. Right, and we'll just check progress with the cappings. Still a fair bit of honey amongst that, and it's going to take a while, but it's still draining beautifully. Okie dokie, so the last 2 frames, thought I'd just bring you in a little bit closer so you can see it a bit better. Who needs a gym? Right, so there's all the cappings. So pretty much a 2 litre container load. That's not a bad wee collection. We've still got a little bit in there, but we've still got more to go. But this is the cool thing. Look at how much I got out of those caps. Okay, well here's the setup now to get the honey from the spinner into the bucket. It's likely going to fill up pretty quickly, but I do have a white bucket here that I eventually will put it all into because it has a nice sealed lid. And I've got jars in the post, so they'll be arriving soon. But hopefully this shot anyway will just encapsulate the whole satisfying process of the honey flowing out. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty. That lid's a bit loose. Is that cool or what?
That's so cool.
I know you said honey's honey, but it's just quite satisfying that I've been able to do this.
Yeah, good on you. Is it all finished?
Yeah, it's all empty now. I can put that back in the hive and the bees will clean it up.
How many honey is it in there?
There's lots in there, eh?
Yeah. I did 10.
10 honeys, yeah.
How many honey is in there? I can see lots of it.
Yeah, well, if you have a look in the bucket. Quite satisfying, eh?
It is.
Especially for, you know, first time doing it.
Yeah.
It may just stop it before it overflows because it'll be pointless then if it does. Here's the honey now that has been filtered, so it's all ready for jarring up now. And what I'm going to do just quickly is weigh it, because the bucket itself is 800 grams. So get the scales going. Oh, of course, they're not going to work now, are they? Just because I'm trying to film it. Right, there we go. Okay, so 800 gram bucket, 1 super. Oh, nice. Just over 16 kilos.
So, just over 16 kilos, which is just remarkable. I'm so grateful for my bees. They're just incredible things, aren't they? And as you can see here, everything's just packed up at the moment. So, that super is going to go back on the hive so they can clean it up. We'll visit the hive in the next episode and we'll take the second super off, and hopefully that's been filled out then enough so I can harvest that too. There's still lots of honey on the hive anyway for the bees to get through the colder months, but we'll do a quick inspection of that anyway. But yeah, 16 kilos, that's super impressive. Keep watching for a photo of all the jarred up honey, and that's at the end of the episode. But I think there's one more thing that I really have to do, is just show my bees a little bit of gratitude. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, cheers, thanks, cheers, thank you, thanks, cheers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, appreciate it, you guys are awesome, cheers, thank you, thanks, thanks, thanks.